Alright guys, we're here with my SSR 189. We're going to be doing a carb clean because when I turn the gas on, it just pours gas out the bottom of the carburetor. I think my needle is either froze up, letting the gas just straight drain through, or my foot's sticking. Well, we'll get this thing off here. Alright, this is the hard way to do it, but I found that it's easier to do it. I took my gas tank off and my two shrouds right there. It's just easier to get to the bolts and stuff, which is carburetors here. Just a lot easier to get to these bolts in order to take the carburetor off. Well, we'll get it off here. Alright, so you're going to want to take your slide off here. Easier to move the carburetor side to side once you get these bolts loosened up, which I already did. You just want to get this out of your way. Really, I'll just put it to the side. I'll clean it. So I'm gonna get this carburetor off right here, and I'll catch you over at the workbench. Alright, we got it off here. I'm gonna show you what I did. Once you loosen your intake manifold off and you loosen your boot right here, you push it, you take your boot off your carburetor, and you push it out this way. Pull your intake manifold out this way, take it off, and then I disconnect my choke and I pull my gas line off then. And it's a lot easier, and it just pops out and it comes out just right here, really easy. We'll catch you over at the workbench. Alright, so we got our carburetor over here. Oh, leaking a little bit of gas. Well, I think I'll put that towel down. We're going to get ahead and pull this bowl off here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what we're looking like. A little dirty. It's been not running good and leaking gas everywhere. So we're going to try and figure out what the problem is. Our float doesn't seem to be getting stuck, so I'm guessing it's that little needle right there that lets our gas in. We're going to pull this off here and see what it looks like, and we're going to pull our jets. Alright guys, put our jets here. They're all clear, not clogged up. Well, our pilot jet is clogged up, but right here is, I was thinking, our issue to the gas problem. So it closes off when your float floats, obviously. That's why it's called a float. But I thought maybe it wore out, but there's no rigidding in here. But when I look down in here, I don't know if you guys can see it down in there, but there's a piece of dirt in there that was stopping our needle to stop the gas flow. So that's what was flowing the gas through. So we're going to make sure we clean this out really good. And I'm probably, since we're getting dirt in here, I'm probably going to either clean out this gas tank, or we're going to put some type of filter on this thing. Because this is not the first time I've had to clean this carburetor because of dirt. It's only my pit bike, but I still like riding it in the snow and stuff when I don't want to take my 150 out. But anyways, I'm going to get this carburetor right here cleaned up. I'll show you guys once I clean it. I'll show you guys when I'm putting it back together. Alright guys, I cleaned all this out, sprayed it out with some brake cleaner. Some people say not to use brake cleaner, use carb cleaner, but brake cleaner works perfectly fine for me. I've had no issues with it. I cleaned out all these, and that piece of dirt right in there was actually not a piece of dirt. From the last time I cleaned this carburetor, I pinched the seal, and it was a chunk out of the seal that got sucked down in there, and it was holding that float thing open. So I didn't clean this all out. I just got to clean the bowl out and the jets out. If you're wondering what I'm using to clean it with, it's like a little pipe cleaner thing. It does the job. But I'm going to go ahead and probably Probably gonna clean some of this up. Like, it's all dirty. This carburetor, I'm probably gonna shine it up a little bit. Try to clean it up and clean this bowl out. Make it a little shiny. Clean it up because it's looking dirty. Looking terrible. And then, yeah, I'll get back to you whenever I'm done cleaning it. Alright, got this carburetor all cleaned up. It's looking a lot better. Cleaned it out again just to make sure from cleaning it and the debris went in there. The bowl doesn't look the cleanest, but those are just scratches. I don't know if it's where I didn't clean it right the last time or what, but I cannot get it out of there. I need to invest in an ultrasonic cleaner very badly. Got the outside of it all cleaned up. It's not all dirty no more. And put this seal back on there. Put these jets back in there. Clean them all up. And put this carburetor back together. Alright, so we got our carburetor put back together. All assembled, nice and clean. Looking better than ever. Now we're just gonna go ahead and install it over here on our bike. I'm gonna clean that choke off a little bit with some brake cleaner. Spray that off in there a little bit. Clean up some of the dirt so no debris falls in there while I'm putting it back together. Alright guys, we got this back on there. It was a little bit of struggle. But I gave up last night. It's daylight out right now. It's like 2 o'clock. But I came back out here. I got it all put back together. But last night I took out the battery and the battery like holder thing. Took out my air filter. I'm gonna clean that in there. It's a little dirty. Clean the air filter, oil it back up. Probably later though, because I gotta go to a birthday party. But probably just gonna throw this gas tank on there and see if she'll fire up real quick. Alright guys, well I put this tank on there. I didn't shrapnel it down. Kicked it over a few times. It didn't want to start. I pulled the choke and it ran for a little bit. Like it'd sit there, but once I let off the choke it'd shut off. It's like, ugh. So I think I was getting too much air, so I just hurried up and oiled that filter up and put it back in there. Cleaned it out in there. It's pretty clean in there. Now we're gonna try it again. That's what our problem was. Yeah, it's always done that. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting one of those Nibby racing carburetors. I've seen good things about those. Or just ordering some new jets for this one. Because all the jets that I have don't fit in it. She runs now. She didn't before. Well, we're going to go ahead and put this thing back together. Our problem was we ran out of gas. I can actually turn it on now without it pouring out. It actually runs pretty nice now. I can actually turn the gas all the way on without it pouring gas out. So now I'll be able to ride it. I just need to get a clutch cable and probably some new grips and stuff, and we'll be good. Has a little pit bike, cause you know I got the main bike over here. She needs to clean though. Alright, well, that'll do it for this video, and I'll probably catch you guys sometime whenever I clean this thing up and stuff. So, if you got any recommendations of something that I did wrong or something, Leave them down in the comments.
Stay tuned for next video.